Adventures. My name is Lisa Keegan, and this week has all been vegetarian meals in your Thermomix, and I hope you've enjoyed this series thus far. Now today I'm doing one of my most favorite and quick lunches or dinners when you kind of don't know what else to make and you haven't got any meat available or you don't eat meat. And it's the quick vegetable saute with peanut sauce. Really simple, anything goes, and I just love the simplicity of that. So let's get started on this recipe. The first thing you'll notice is there is a time to actually wash and separate veggies. Now, if you're cooking along to this, don't do that now. We'll do that on the 3-minute cook time. So the first thing it asks for into the Thermomix is a garlic clove. Fresh out of garlics these at the moment, so we are using garlic paste, which means we get to skip a step, but that's okay. If you don't have garlic paste or a garlic clove, garlic powder would also work. You could spice this up a little bit with some ginger as well if you'd like. So first things first is garlic. Second thing is sunflower oil. I'm just using olive oil at the moment. That's what I've got. And this is gonna, first of all, blitz. We don't need to blitz it because I had the paste. My scales, there they go. And then we're going to cook it. And so in that cook time is when we're going to prep our veggies if you are cooking along to these videos afterwards. So let's now put the lid on and we're going to cook this off for the 3 minutes. And that gives you time to prepare 800 grams of your favorite veggies. Oh, I don't need to do that. Hang on a second. Jumping ahead of myself. If you have a garlic clove in there, you need to chop it. Speed 5, 3 seconds. I'm a bit close to that camera today, aren't I? Back we go. There we go. Scrape down the sides of the mixing bowl. So that was if you needed to chop it. I didn't need to chop it. If I had chopped my paste in there, it just would have stuck itself to the sides to then have to be scraped down like it's asking and now cook. So I'm just going to skip through to that. If you've got a powder in there as well, of course, skip it as well. So now it's got 3 minutes and it says turn speed selected to speed 1 and it's going to cook off at 120 degrees. Now is your time to cut up your favorite veggies for this dish. So in here today I've got, and you need about 500 grams and 300 grams. It doesn't really matter what you mix and match in there. Just do your favorites, but I've got some zucchinis into discs about that size. Oh, that's 2 there, hang on, that size. I've got some green capsicum. I've got carrots. Now, because of the cook time, I've gone into skinny bits. Does that make sense? And then I've got some mushrooms, quartered. That's going to go in first, and that's about 500 grams, and it's going to cook off first. Secondly, you want to be preparing things that don't take as long to cook. So I've got broccoli. I've got some broccoli leaves from our plants, and hiding under here, I've also got a sliced up purple onion. Okay, so they're the things that are going to go in second, and it's about 300 grams of that. I didn't weigh that. I'm not actually sure. I know I've got over 500 there. Don't know what I got here, but if you can just think, I need about 800 grams of beautiful veggies ready to go into this recipe. The other ingredients that it calls upon is soy sauce, or tamari or tamarai, however you pronounce it is fine. That's going to go in. If you're GF, you're going to use the tamarai instead. You will also need some peanut butter. Now you can make this yourself in your Thermomix. I am looking at shortcuts at the moment, really time poor at the moment, so I am just using a jar. Love making it myself though. Just a tip, if you're going to make it yourself, make sure you buy the roasted peanuts. They have a far bigger depth of flavor. They're beautiful. Salt and then some pepper. I don't think I've got my pepper in here. A little bit of water as well. So that's all you need in this recipe. So it's such a great recipe that you can throw together with what you've got in the fridge at the last minute, and it does make a fair portion really. Like 800 grams of veggies is going to be 200 grams per serve if you're making it for 4. So I'm going to come back in 1 minute and continue this recipe with you and show you the next step. So we'll see you soon. Okay, so the time's finished. It smells amazing in here. It really does have that beautiful smell of garlic. One more thing I thought about while that cook time was happening is if you want to use a brown onion in this recipe, I've got the purple onion, so it doesn't need sweetening. If you have a brown onion, put it in at the beginning with your garlic clove to chop so that it gets sweetened in that process, because it really does need sweetening a brown onion. Otherwise, it's quite bitter and not very pleasant. That's why we don't use them in salads, right? We use the purple onion. So our hard veggies first. So in this goes. Just try not to throw too many out the side. And we've got a cook time here. So we're going to cook this now for, with 50 grams of water. Hang tight. And by the way, if you are a fan of beautiful satay style recipes, there is a gorgeous chicken, I know that we're doing vegetarian week, so bear with me, but a gorgeous chicken peanut satay on the UK Cookie Dough. So check that out. It is amazing. It makes a beautiful sauce, which is also perfect if you want to put it in a container in the freezer or a flat packet or a jar for another day. So it's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend it. I'm going to skip the sugar. Don't feel like I need that in here. Some soy sauce, 20 grams. I think I went backwards on my scales. Nah, we like a bit of soy sauce. Okay, next up, half a teaspoon of salt. Probably not too much since I might have put extra soy sauce in there. Some pepper, I'll have to do that off camera because I don't have that with me. And then on with the lid. So now it's going to cook off beautifully and we get our time back, which is the awesome thing about the Thermomix is it cooks and you go do something different for 7 minutes at 100 degrees and it's got its slowest speed. So slow stir. So whether you're on a TM31, TM5 or TM6, you can make this, but you do need the reverse button. Can you see below it's got reverse activated? We want that, otherwise it'll chop up those bottom veggies. So I will return in 7 minutes to show you the next steps. So see you soon. Okay, so it's done the 7 minute cook time and I'm just going to take off the lid and it's beautiful in there. I can see how soft those veggies have gotten in there in that 7 minute cook time. So now we're going to add our soft veggies and we're going to do another cook time. So add the leafy veggies and in they go. And then this is going to go for another, let's have a look how long. Oh, and our peanut butter. Let's not forget that. That's a key ingredient in a satay. 100 grams. So in that goes. Scales are up. Here it goes. There we go. Beautiful. And now I think we put the lid on and we're going to do a final cook. Oh, and some oil. Jumping ahead of the game. I'm going to be Jamie Oliver. I know the scales are on negative. It won't matter. Now it does say sesame oil. Sesame oil does have a different flavour to it for things like satays, but work with what you've got, okay? Don't let that ever limit you from making a recipe. So now on with the lid and it will be done in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes, 120 degrees, reverse, slow stir again. And I'll be back with the final product shortly and show you what that looks like. So I'll see you soon. Okay, welcome back. It's just done its cook time and it's ready to go. How cool is that? So let's take the lid off. Let's have a look at this beautiful saute food in the bottom. And, you know, just amazing. So easy, so quick. 12 minutes plus 15 minutes in total with 3 cook times. Like, it really can't get easier than that in, you know, having a Thermomix on the bench. So, look at that. How delicious does that look? So good. So now you can just, you know, sprinkle it with some parsley or some chopped up shallots or just hoe into it as it is. But so easy to make healthy food, knowing exactly what's in it in the Thermomix, which is what I love. And you know what? Yes, vegetarian week, so it's a vegetarian version, but if you're a meat eater, some slivers of chicken in that, and I wouldn't be going hugely heavy on it, but some chicken on that would be absolutely beautiful. You could do that in the hard veggie step at the beginning and that would work out perfectly fine. But look at that. Look at all that beautiful, healthy, nutritious food. Full of good stuff. So that's it. I hope you'll give this a go on your Thermomix. If I can support you with a question regarding this recipe, about getting a Thermomix on the bench to transform your kitchen, about anything Thermomix related, reach out. I would love to help you. I love nothing more than hearing from you. But otherwise, thanks for joining me today. Do tag, share, subscribe this video with your friends and family who are vegetarian or those who don't know what a Thermomix is and they're curious to know how they can transform their kitchens with one. But otherwise, thanks for joining me. I will see you for some more videos. Take care and see you then. Bye for now.